What's going on, everybody? This is Sean of Raw Select Music. I am finally back with a new recent record pickups video. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I haven't done one because last month was actually a pretty slow month for me in terms of buying records. And also I've just been busy with a bunch of DJ gigs, which hopefully you watched those DJ gig vlogs. I definitely plan on doing more of those in the future, as well as doing the recent record pickups videos and the record reviews, which, if everything goes to plan, I will try to have a few more videos up both this week and next week. But with that little update, something out of the way, let's get into some of the records that I picked up recently. So if you've been watching these recent record pickups videos for a while, you might have noticed that I keep bringing up this record label, 7 Ink Tree, and the producer on it is Isugi is his rapper name, and his producer name is 16 Flip. I just picked up 2 more of these, and my 7 Ink Tree collection continues to grow, and it's just some solid instrumental hip hop. I really like these guys, and I'm always happy to have more instrumental hip hop on 7-inch. So, unfortunately, I do try to link a lot of the stuff that I buy to my WordPress or Steemit account, so you can check out the music for yourself. Unfortunately, these guys are really hard to find online, and I've been unsuccessful up until this point. But yeah, if you can, definitely, if you stumble across one of these records, definitely check them out. I really like them. Next up, I have a new 45 from what I think is one of Detroit's most underappreciated producers, and that's DJ Dez Andres, or Dez Andres. I'm not sure. He goes by a bunch of different names. And Funk Night Records just put out this 45 of instrumental beats from Dez Andres. I really like this record. I've got 2 other DJ Dez records, so when I found out that he was going to be putting one out on Funk Night, I got really excited. The name of the tracks are Gotta Get 'Em, or Gotta Get It, and Save 'Em. Both really good. One's a little bit more up-tempo than the other, but they're both bangers, and I can't wait to play this guy out. Next up, I got a triple threat of Tramp Records. I think they're a German-based reissue label. They put out a lot of stuff on 45, which always makes me happy. I got this guy right here. This is Joe Wilson, Sam the Money Man. Just it's a nice stomper of a soul funk track. This new one, Lucky Brown and the SGs, Saints and Beggars with About to Blow. Just some really good hard-hitting funk. This was definitely one of my most anticipated Funk 45s for this year. Really dig this, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to the album that's coming out next month. So definitely check this out if you're looking for some hard-hitting funk. This one, I actually don't really remember. I just picked it up because I seem to remember that it was pretty funky. Soul Brothers Incorporated, Go On and Have Your Fun, backed with Put It On Him. Yeah, just some good funk and soul. I'm gonna have to actually listen to it again because I don't really remember what it sounds like, but I'm sure it's good stuff. This last 45 that I just picked up is Tom Scott and the California Dreamers, or with the California Dreamers anyways. And I'm pretty sure this is only an LP track, but any hip-hop sample head who watches these videos will know exactly why I picked this track up. It's got Blues for Howdy on one side, which I don't really know all that well, but the main reason I picked it up is for that track right there, Today. And it's one of those songs that I won't explicitly say what song used it, but as soon as you hear it, you'll know exactly what it is. And as always, head into the description because that's where I put the links to all the records that I talked about, so you can check this out for yourself, as well as any of the other records that I'm going to talk about. And let's see, let's get into some house 12 inches that I picked up. These are two of the most dance floor friendly heist recording records that I've heard in a while. And once I heard a few tracks on both these records, I knew that I wanted to pick them up. This is Adriano, Me, You, and Her. Fashion Country Girl is just, it's the sort of high energy house track that puts a smile on my face every time that I hear it. And then the other one, Pito, I don't know, Late Night Stereo Moose, is so far my favorite house track of this year. And it's so funky, got tons of hand percussion, and I just really, really like it. And it's just another sign, another good example as to why Heist Recordings is my favorite house record label right now. Next up, I got this record right here. This is one that had been sold out for a long time, and apparently it just got repressed. So as soon as I saw that, I knew I had to grab this. This is the Fook Whiskey Ginger EP. Fook is guaranteed good. If you ever come across a Fook record, pretty much everything they touch turns to gold, and this is just yet another example of this. I don't, right off the top of my head, I don't remember anything too particular in terms of the sound on here, but I do seem to recall that this is definitely more of a disco track, a bunch of disco tracks from them. And I'm always a fan of house music that leans a little bit more towards the disco side of things. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection, and highly recommend anytime you see a Fook record, grab them, because they're always good. And then, this was easily one of my most anticipated records of 2018. I finally got it. Kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be sold out for quite some time. Apparently the hype for this record is off the charts if you're you follow them on Twitter, because everybody is loving this record, and I am too. I'm probably not as excited, or I'm not as crazy about this record as everybody else is, but I won't deny that it's not a phenomenal album. And I definitely plan on getting a review up for this record at some point in the future. But this is Children of Zeus, Travel Light, their debut album. I have some of their not 12 inches, but 7 inches. And from those 7 inches, I got really into their sort of retro meets new R&B / UK hip hop. And as somebody who really doesn't like UK hip hop at all, I gotta say these guys are really, really good. Love the soulful vocals on this. I love the rapping on here is actually pretty good too. And I love how they sort of move back and forth between sort of a retro vibe, but still keep things sounding new and fresh at the same time. So if you have not listened to Children of Zeus, Travel Light yet, highly recommend that you pick this guy up. This is definitely worth a listen. So my last two records are by the same artist. One was a record that I've been wanting to pick up for a long period of time, and that's Leon Vynehall's Music for the Uninvited. I mainly wanted it for It's Just House of Dupree. I really, really like this track. And after listening to it a little bit, I've given it sort of a cursory listen. I gotta say, there's a wide variety of sounds on here. There's a little bit of UK bass along with deep house and ambient vibes on here. And I'm really looking forward to listening to it and comparing and contrasting it to this album right here. Now, if you've been following me on WordPress, I've been hyping the absolute shit out of this album. I've been looking forward to it ever since I heard Movements, which was the first track that I've heard from this project. That's Leon Vynehall's Nothing Is Still, apparently his debut album. And I've already listened to, before filming this, I've already listened to this album twice. Started a third listen of this record. And spoiler alert, I am planning on doing a full review for this record at some point, probably pretty soon. Spoiler alert, this is my album of 2018. This album is so goddamn good. It's classical meets ambient with electronic vibes. It's really hard to pigeonhole into anything. It's one of the most unique sounding records I've heard this year, yet it's not alien or too unfamiliar to make it sort of off-putting. I love everything about this record. And if you only check out one record that I've talked about in this entire video, this is the one to check out. And like I said, I'm really excited to do a deep dive Raw Select record review on this guy. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. This is probably gonna be my #1 album of the year. But there's still a few more months left in 2018, so something could change, but it's not looking very likely. So that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks as always for watching. If you are interested and want to check out any of the music that I talked about in this video, links as always are in my WordPress and Steemit blogs. You can check that out in the description. Gonna do that YouTube finger thing, point down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like anything that you saw in this video, or if you like my channel and you like what I'm doing. I'm gonna try, like I said, to get up a few more videos this week, as well as a Raw Select Radio, since it's also been a while since I've done one of those. And I'm also contemplating putting together a new straight up DJ mix, because I've got a couple of events coming up recently, and locally the DJ mix that I did recently seemed like a lot of people actually really liked it. So I feel like I'm a little jazzed up to do another just straight up DJ mix. So yeah, probably look forward to that, but at the very least you can look forward to a new Raw Select Radio very soon. So that's it. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace out!